Welcome to Analog Digital. I'm Manwell, and today I'm going to be casting my votes for the Game Awards 2025. Let's check in with Hefe Keeley. Best performance.
Star for Claire Obscure.
I'm playing that at the moment. Very impressed with it.
Charlie Cox for Claire Obscure.
Love Charlie Cox. Is fantastic.
Erica Ishii for Ghost of
Haven't played GOTY yet.
Jennifer English for Claire Obscure.
3 nominations for VA.
Kato for Silent Hill F. And Troy Baker for Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Great Circle.
I feel like the likes of Aaron Paul could have been and should have been in this category instead. Nothing against Ben Starr, Charlie Cox, and Jennifer English, but having 3 actors from one game. Troy Baker was phenomenal as Higgs in Death Stranding 2 as well. He's such a great actor. Love Charlie Cox as well. I'm gonna say Troy Baker. His rendition of Indiana Jones made him sound exactly like Harrison Ford did. He did such a great job there.
For Best Ongoing Game, the nominees are Final Fantasy XIV.
Don't play it. Don't play it.
2,
Do play that. Love that.
Rivals,
Don't play Rivals.
No Man's Sky.
Love No Man's Sky. I feel like No Man's Sky should get this one.
Best Mobile Game.
But No Man's Sky is absolutely incredible, and the fact that they've grown it from the shit show that it was in 2016, it's flourished into something vast and amazing and close to, or maybe exceeding their original vision that they had for it back in 2016. It's now on its like, I don't know, umpteenth free DLC update, and they keep getting updates for it all the time. So great achievement for the guys at Hello Games there.
This year's nominees for Best Art Direction are Claire Obscure, Expedition 33.
Very good.
Death Stranding 2.
Amazing.
On the Beach,
One of my
Yote,
games of this year.
Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong.
The Decimate engine that runs Death Stranding 2 is leaps and bounds ahead of a lot, if not most of, the gaming industry's approach to photorealistic and hyper-realistic environmental rendering, and the performance capture in the game is second to none. It's phenomenal. I know hyperrealism and photorealism doesn't just dictate top marks across the board. It's not all about like going as real as possible. Art direction in the name is key here, and there is some absolutely fantastic art direction on display. I'm going to vote for Expedition 33 for this one, because fuck it, it's just absolutely mind-boggling. The broken world, the like fragmented universe, and it's brilliant. It's so good.
For Best Score and Music, leveled up by Spotify.
X33, surely.
Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight Silksong.
Great music.
Darren Korb for Hades 2.
Great music.
Lorian Testar for Claire Obscure.
Absolutely incredible
33.
music.
Toma Otoa for Ghost of Yote.
Seen some clips.
Woodkid
Great music.
And Ludwig Forsell for Death Stranding 2.
The music in Death Stranding 2 is phenomenal. Death Stranding 2.
The Best Audio Design nominees are Battlefield 6.
Battlefield 6, come on, dude. I remember I was playing Battlefield 6, and it is really well done. Like the explosions and the atmosphere and the kind of the vibe of being in like a hostile war zone. Great, but it's just you can't just win an award for explosions. There has to be more. To it than just that.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
So Expedition 33, it seems like it's going to be nominated in pretty much every category, which I'm okay with. I'm currently in a playthrough of it at the moment. It is absolutely incredible. Love the audio design on it. The music is phenomenal. The voice acting is outstanding, top to bottom, for an indie studio that includes like ex-Ubisoft devs. It just goes to show that studios, like big corporate AAA studios like Ubisoft, like EA, like Rockstar Games, they have this level of corporate oversight where there's really talented developers working for them, but they don't have the freedom to express themselves, express their creativity, and commit to a project. And they ended up getting shit on by corporate oversight. It's like digital storefronts, cosmetics, monetization, microtransactions, that like everything else. And eventually, something's got to give, and these talented developers get to spread their wings and do something like what they want, and then you get this kind of breakout hit of the year. that's become Expedition 33. I hope it wins all the awards.
Death Stranding 2.
So Death Stranding 2, I played from launch, came out late June. Absolutely loved it. It also helped launch my channel a bit more. I have got a relatively small channel on YouTube, but like my streams of Death Stranding 2, my first impression streams and the content I've made around it in like short form has helped grow my channel. So I've got great appreciation for the game. Always been a massive fan of Hideo Kojima's work. The first game forced you into like a lot. It was like a slow burn, and it did ultimately pay off. But the slow burn was so slow that you kind of locked into these like long linear sequences that where you don't have the freedom of like exploration and creativity that the second game absolutely does. Gives you all the tools that you need and just sends you on your way. And for that, I appreciate the gameplay loop even more. Not just because it's got tons of Metal Gear Solid fan service coded into it, and the Decima engine is absolutely incredible for like hyper realism, photorealistic environmental graphics, such a high fidelity with like performance capture and everything. It definitely deserves awards, but as for Game of the Year, I'm torn between that and Expedition 33. The sound design on Death Stranding 2 is exceptional.
Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation.
Sonic 3?
Minecraft Movie.
No.
Devil May Cry.
No, it was dog
Splinter
shit.
Cell Deathwatch.
That's supposed to be really good, though.
Season 2.
That's, oh my, are you fucking taking the piss? The Last of Us. The Last of Us shit the bed so hard. Like, Season 2 of The Last of Us is one of the fucking absolute abominations of modern day television, where you've got, like, the source material, you've got the game to pull from, and then you've got stuff like, I'm gonna be a dad. Like that just doesn't hit. It just becomes meme fodder. The fact that The Last of Us got a nomination there, this last one better be fucking Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn was shit. Is that it? Bro, Sonic 3 got fucking robbed? Highly recommend Splinter Cell Deathwatch. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's getting my vote. Sonic 3 got done dirty there.
Narrative. The outstanding nominees are Claire Obscure, Expedition 33.
So, narrative-wise, I like where this is going. I haven't finished it yet. I haven't finished Expedition yet, but I can make a semi-informed decision about like what, you know, where it's going, and the narrative is absolutely phenomenal. It's so good.
3. Death Stranding 2.
Dude, Death Stranding 2's narrative is because you've got like Kojima's like high concept supernatural sci-fi that's in a lot of his work. There's some like wacky concepts in there as well that I feel like only a director like Hideo Kojima could get away with applying that. But when he does, he's applied that to this project, and it really does pay off. Even the wacky stuff pays off. You're just like, oh, because Kojima. And I know it sounds like a shit excuse, but I'll die on that hill. It's phenomenal to be able to like see him spread his wings and experiment not only with new ideas, but have like the additional fan service of having Metal Gear Solid-esque coding into his new IP's sequel. It's a little bit of like a fuck you to Konami a bit, and totally deserved as well. I feel like he can put his Metal Gear Solid ideas to rest now that he's incorporated a lot of like Metal Gear Solid fan service into Death Stranding 2 as well. But Death Stranding 2 stands on its own as like an individual experience. I'm not saying that he was trying to make a Metal Gear Solid sequel hiding behind the title of a Death Stranding game. It's just very well done fan service, and the game itself speaks for itself. Narrative, absolutely phenomenal. The closing sequence especially was just absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, let's crack on.
On the Beach. Ghost of Yote. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
So Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 came out early this year. I think it's like January, early February. And although like people were saying like Game of the Year contender even as early as like January, February, but the noise and the hype that a game like this generates will get drowned out by the subsequent other big hitters of the year. And a game coming out so early in the year, having to kind of hold its own against other newer games that get more hype around them as well. I haven't actually played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I like the look of it, the whole like the parrying system and like how you use your sword and stuff, and the graphics look really nice from the bits that I'd seen like streamers playing on it. It looked good. It's not something that I'd probably put 100 hours in, but nonetheless, I'm glad that it's getting a nomination.
And Silent Hill F.
I'm sticking with my vote for Death Stranding 2.
This year's nominees are Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2,
Nice.
and No Man's Sky.
I'm going No Man's Sky again. They deserve. They need to be given their flowers. And No Man's Sky again.
The category of Best Multiplayer, the nominees are Arc Raiders,
Oh.
Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction.
I feel like Arc Raiders is going to win this award. I'm also going to vote for them anyway.
Those nominees are Absolem, Ball Pit,
Good.
Blueprints, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong.
Like Expedition 33 is going to slam dunk that trophy there. I'm going to go with Hades 2 on this one.
The nominees are Blueprints, Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Oh, well, best debut indie game. Although that does count. Again, it's like I said before, like if it's going to be a clean sweep, it's going to take away some of the glory for another studio. If 33 is just a shoe-in to win everything.
3, Despelote, Dispatch.
Dispatch is one of the biggest breakout surprises of the year for me. I absolutely binged it. Everything, all the episodes are on my channel, available to watch right now. Check them out. I've got a very interesting set of choices and the dark timeline ending for it, which I feel is far superior to the good ending. Well, the fact that you get to choose between the two and build your character deck out as good as it is. The voice acting is phenomenal. Aaron Paul should have been nominated for one of the best performance award there. Having 3 actors in the Expedition 33 category inside the best performance for VA, it robbed some of the actors doing phenomenal voice work in the likes of Dispatch, for example, because like at top to bottom, Dispatch is just a fucking phenomenal game. If this is the only category that Dispatch is nominated for, I want Ad Hoc Studio to win that.
For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are Pedro,
Nope.
Kai Sanat,
He's
Moist
great.
Critical,
Love Moist.
Sakura Miko, and
Love Charlie.
The Burnt Peanut.
I'm going to vote for Charlie. I've watched a hell of a lot of his content this year. Massive fan.
The Game Awards is looking forward to what's next, and don't worry, we'll have lots of games to announce for you on December 11th. But what's the most anticipated upcoming game? Here are
GTA 6 for the
nominees based
4th
on
year in a
currently
row?
Announced titles.
007 First Light,
No.
Grand Theft Auto 6,
Of course.
Marvel's Wolverine,
Looks good.
Resident Evil Requiem,
Looks good.
and The Witcher 4.
I wonder how many years the most anticipated game has been. Grand Theft Auto 6 has just owned the category.
Adventure
That's
game
amazing.
nominees are Death Stranding 2 On the Beach,
Nice.
Ghost of Yote, Hollow Knight Silksong, Indiana Jones and the Great
I'll have to
Circle,
give that a go.
and Split Fiction.
Dude, what an adventure Death Stranding 2 was, honestly.
For
I
best
love Split
role-playing
Fiction.
game, the jury selected Avowed, Clair Obscur Expedition 33,
Is this just going to be the runaway winner?
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds,
Fuck Monster
and
Hunter.
The Outer Worlds 2.
Expedition 33 is getting my vote there.
Nominees for Best
Pass.
Action Game are Battlefield 6, Doom
Decent.
The Dark Ages,
Not as good as it
Hades
should have been.
2,
Hades
Ninja
is good.
Gaiden 4,
Ninja Gaiden 4 is good.
and Shinobi.
I'm going to give Battlefield 6.
Best Family Game. The nominees are Donkey Kong Bonanza,
I think I'll
Lego
win.
Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds,
Not
and
that good.
Split Fiction.
Split Fiction, best family game. Go for it.
Nominees are
Clair Obscur Expedition 33,
Yeah.
Death Stranding 2
I think
On the Beat,
I feel like Death Stranding. I think if Hideo Kojima is going to be live in the arena, in the auditorium with Jeff, because I know Jeff absolutely fucking loves Hideo Kojima. So if Kojima is in the building, best game direction, 100%, 100%. I'm predicting it now. Kojima, if X33 wins Game of the Year and Death Stranding 2 doesn't, best game direction and other categories will go. So this will be one of maybe 3 or 4 awards that Kojima will get. If X33 does win Game of the Year, Death Stranding 2 will probably fucking clean up everywhere else. I predict 3 awards at least for Death Stranding 2. Because personally, I love Death Stranding 2. It's phenomenal. But I feel like this is Expedition 33's year. And I feel like if Death Stranding 2 does win Game of the Year, after all the buzz around Expedition, everyone will be at Keely's throat. over it online. Everyone's going to be kicking off at Kiwi. Again, I love Death Stranding 2. It is one of my favorite games of this year. Even when I first played the game and watched the credits roll, and I was like, "Game of the year, game of the year!" I was like, I still mean it. I know a bit of time's passed since June and August when I got through it, but I still stand by it. It's a fucking outstanding video game. I know it's not for everyone's taste. I feel like there's more broad appeal in Expedition 33, but let's crack on.
Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Split Fiction.
But best game direction, Death Stranding 2.
Global TGA jury has selected the following 6 games as the nominees for Game of the Year.
Flare Obscure.
Of course.
Expedition 33 from Sandfall Interactive. Death Stranding 2. On the Beat.
I would love it to win,
Kojima
but
Productions.
I don't think it should.
Donkey Kong Bonanza from
No.
Nintendo. Hades 2 from Supergiant Game.
One of the highest, if not the highest rated video game of 2025 is Hades 2. If Hades 2 just snatches the crown at the last minute, it'd be interesting. But it is officially the highest rated video game of 2025. So we'll see. It's tough.
Hollow Knight Silksong.
I just think it'd be such a massive surprise if like everyone's expecting Expedition 33 to win Game of the Year, and it'll win a bunch of other categories. But if it doesn't win Game of the Year, and say if like Hades 2 picks it up, or this, or Silksong, don't know. There'll be it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be interesting. And I know these things are like, they're rigged. It's all done through like insider voting, and the votes that I'm casting today only contributes to like, I think it's like 10% of the overall votes. I don't think that our votes even matter, but at least it generates interesting conversations around the gaming industry, around like award season, not just for like video games, but for like the Oscars, the Grammys, and just industry people just patting themselves on the back. These fucking over entitled millionaires that walk home with a trophy. But like, that's a rant for a whole other video. I'm not gonna go into it.
Team Cherry and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
I'm glad that's getting a few
War
nods.
Horse.
Expedition 33 is going to be the runaway winner for the year. So, nonetheless, that's my vote. Those are my votes for the Game Awards 2025. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more Analog Digital. I've been Manwell. I'll see you in the next one.